Let's make Garrus feel very, very inadequate. Like, Rex probably has 12. They might all be incredibly limp, but like, I don't know. How many limp cocks equal one powerful boy? Equal one pitched tent. I demand your what's happening? I don't wrap my shit kind of thing. I demand your seed, I will make a legion of divine beings. Stop fucking cloning me. You don't need my seed for that. I love the erotic roleplay fucking emote. Where does that even come from? Hold on. Oh, I remember you telling me about that lovely lad. Remember, your own people don't consider you British, but American, you need to say aluminium properly. I do say it properly. Aluminum sounds fucking disgusting. No one ever wanted, like, that's not a thing. Every single metal is minium. Like, that's in all the metals. That's just a thing. Like, it must have literally been a typo in the first letter we ever sent to the Americas, and it's just been that way ever fucking since, because you're all fucking stupid. I'm kidding. I love you all. The world is fucking stupid, but, like, everything is inium. It's literally just a naming convention. Why can't we stick with it? Or if it's not inium, it's, ium. I'm just making sounds at this point, but you know what I mean. Frogger the fuck out of it. The razor pistol. I think that's new. I think the harpoon is also new. More of the matriarch's diary. We've already read more than a fucking enough. We know you're a slut, and we're moving on. Medical exoskeleton. More of it? What? Still in fairly good condition, unlike the food? Who left it in their fucking pantry? Who keeps their diary in the pantry? For all to see when you're collecting your goddamn crisps, not chips. You fucks. Oh my god, it's all matriarch. We have so much of that. What a goddamn waste. I mean, it's fuckloads of money every time, but hell, do we even need money at this point? I imagine that was the anomaly. I imagine I don't need to... Wait, maybe I do. I can deactivate this transmitter, but what is it doing? Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with chode's chalky disgusting, and the status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out long ago. So why am I deactivating this shit? This might be able to bring someone fucking home. Am I just a complete fucking monster? Of course I am. Or is it the equivalent of, like, turning out the lights when you're the last to leave the fucking room? Is Shepard just being fucking environmentally conscious on this planet that no one will ever revisit again? I guess it was the matriarch who was here. It's listening to the same fucking string quartet loop over and over and over. Luminum. Stop! I also dislike cookies being called biscuits. I can understand that, considering biscuits are a totally different thing over there. But I think what you call biscuits, we call, like, breakfast muffins. I think, maybe. No, because you also have, like, McMuffins over there, right? Like McDonald's breakfast. I don't think we have anything that can be considered, like, the way Americans do biscuits. Either way, we invented them. Fuck the fuck off. You leave my beautiful English language alone. This is, like, the only time when I will ever, like, accept being British. When I can just be an arsehole about pronunciation. Any opportunity to be an arsehole, I absolutely take. Any opportunity to be in an arsehole, I absolutely take. No matter the quality, no matter what it's attached to, or whether it's even attached or not. How is it? Like, complete change of subject. I mean, arse is very much on the tip of our tongue right now, which is a disgusting way of saying that. What the fuck is wrong with me? But, like, it's very much on the, it's the subject of the day, if you will. But, like, how do people... Because I know, like, some people will sing, and their rectums will burst free from their body. And it's just sort of removed. And I don't know if that's, like, how prolapses happen or whatever. What a beautiful topic of conversation on my stream for all fucking 6 of you. I'm so sorry for polluting your poor, sweet, innocent minds like this, but you probably deserve it. If you've stuck around for this long, then you're clearly into this shit. This is all I'm capable of. How does it just burst free? Why is that a thing? It's not like a component, it's attached to you. Like, it's not like just a new part. Oh, come on, no! To be fair, probably what I deserved. It's very through with listening to me. As all of you very much should be, but please don't vomit on me like this fucker can. Not into that. Especially not after the Thorian. That was the worst fight imaginable, and I never want to do any of that again, please. I'm done with vomit. I'm done with almost all bodily fluids. See how gracefully I just arced through that fucking thing? Holy shit. You might be able to convince me otherwise if I can continue to do fucking stunts like that. You're unbreakable. What the hell? Goodbye, sensory tentacle. Are there only 2 of them? No, there's fucking thousands. You want me to break every last one, but they can now take more than 1 cannon shot each. Oh, only by the tiniest little amount. Never mind. Like 1 bullet after it is more than enough. I think I may have turned up for you guys while we were stuck in endless loops of dialogue. And now you got this arsehole screaming in your ear every single opportunity. And you know what sucks? I think it counts as dialogue, because it doesn't seem any quieter. Whereas, the Mako seems to barely even make a fucking dent anymore. This man's beautiful, dulcet, fucking crooning tones count as more lines than Garrus has in the entire fucking series. Horrible, or at least in this game. I miss him so much. He's my favorite man. I want to take him everywhere. I'm only not taking him everywhere because I want to give other people a chance. But if I'm, like, not getting, enough time with my boy back home, then I can't resist. I want him with me at all times. I never want to let him go. I never want him to let me go, actually. I feel like I'm much safer in his arms than he is in mine. I'm a lot squishier than my service record would have you believe. Are you dead? That looked like all the other How are you not dead? You have 0 health. Go away. What? No way. No fucking way. Wait, what? Why did that happen? He's trying to hide from me. I edge just slightly fucking closer. I just a couple of inches and he bursts free again. Like an adorable little weasel. I'm not going... Weasel. It's not a good What the hell was I thinking of? That's not it. Oh, welcome, Mystic. It's great to have you here. Sorry that I couldn't pay attention to chat for a little while. I was a bit getting bored by a worm. I also just, because I always think of Moroccan biscuits or dog treats. Well, when you think, what, when Brits say biscuits? Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said, that is like a weird little quirk of our stupid fucking language. I don't know why we went in 2 complete fucking different directions there. Just biscuits absolutely existed back in the day. Like, before you guys became you guys. When you were just part of the fucking mothership still. As you always should be. We're coming back to get you eventually. Boppists don't take defeats kindly. That thing is ugly. Oh, I'd run. I know, it's disgusting. We've had to take out so many of them. And you came in at like the most boring point of the game, Mystic. I'm very sorry about that. We're just going on thousands and thousands of road trips again. I love it, but I have to admit it is like the worst shit in the game. McDonald's McMuffin is supposed to be an English muffin, but they end up using biscuits as well. Okay, I see. I imagine that so biscuits in your filthy fucking Yank culture, are they like hard? Do they have like the same texture as like cookies, I guess? Or because I know they're savory, which is really weird. I think maybe English muffins might actually be what you call biscuits. In which case, that settles a lifelong dispute in my mind, not understanding anything you guys fucking say. What a joyous occasion. Let us all rejoice. We can finally get along again. Don't forget to use the boost on the Mako. Yeah, I do forget to do that. Unfortunately, it kind of sends you into the sky sometimes. And it throws off a perfectly fucking normal jog. Plus, when I'm reading chat, sometimes I like to have journeys take just a little bit longer. Thank you, Cataclysm. No, we'll try to do that the next time I land. Take down the terrorists, but remember to check your targets. Civilians are addled by the drugs. They'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. I'm not worried about me. I'm a fucking genius. I'm a combat master. I'm more worried about the 2 fucking meatheads with me. I might leave them out of the fight, but then again, I'm very afraid that I can't deal with, 400 fucking terrorists on my own. So I'm just gonna root my fucking fingers around in this malfunctioning object a little longer. Buy as much time as I possibly can before I become a complete piece of shit and kill all the civilians in the world. Oh, they're all gonna be biotics too! Oh, my least favorite things to fight! Don't forget, USA biscuits are thick and flaky. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are weird. Why do you eat them? What do you eat them with? He's fine. He's insane, but he's not trying to fucking kill me. I didn't know they were insane. I thought they were just being used as hostages. Oh, yeah, they were driven insane by whatever, I guess whatever research they were having to fucking do. I dodged that perfectly. What the hell did you mean? It clipped my ankle. That's not enough to take me out for days. I think I just accidentally switched my pistol. Whatever, I guess it's not awful. My pistol's actually one of the best things I have for some reason. I mean, I'm still completely dead. I'm never getting off the floor in this entire goddamn fight. Singularity, right on the fucking ground. There we go. Recharge my shields? Oh, there's so much to pay attention to at once. I just want to send you through the sky with my sniper again. I mean, they're not really running into combat, are they? I just gotta be really careful when I try to use like an explosive barrel or whatever, because I imagine there's like 12 standing in front of each one. That guy's barriered and he's still getting ruined that fast? Oh no, okay, horrible place for you idiots to be. That's a lot of terrorists. We're gonna go ahead and throw and hope it hits 2 at once. It absolutely did not, but whatever, Garrus can deal with that guy. I'll deal with the fucking fish boy flopping around in the back. These guys are pathetic. You know I've dealt with like half the main story at this point, right? Like I'm not completely useless like I was. Heal the fuck up. Never mind, these guys do tons of damage. They just also die really easy. A lovely squishy little cannon. I've gone beyond glass at this point. I guess singularity you? As long as there's a... Ow! How did you do that in time? Also, how did you resist my biotics? My black hole creation ability really that pathetic that you could just walk right fucking through it? You should be sucked down to the size of a goddamn pinhead. But no, you're just fine. What is Rex doing? Stop trying to swallow the dude. It's not working. Oh my god, I think he swallowed you. No? Okay, he just tripped for a little while. The pebble got the best of him. I DM'd you the English muffin. Okay, I'll take a look at it as soon as we're done in this fight. Because I'm sure that important research is just as interesting in saving these fuckers' lives. Civilian losses were tolerable? What do you mean? Evolution of humanity, huh? These biotics didn't seem that different from the other scum you deal with. I mean, they're quite a bit scarier. I think his corpse landing on that fucking barrel did more than enough damage there. Could I have done no civilian losses? Because I don't feel great about that one. I've never not done, like, the best that I could here.
It's all so beautiful. Can you see it?
Do you even count as civil Ians anymore? I don't know how civil you can fucking be when you've completely lost your damn mind. They all just stand still at least. We were told they were going to be running around. That would have been a nightmare. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the muff. And I will deem whether or not it is English. They're just fucking... Yeah, okay. That's what we get, like, McMuffins and shit. So your biscuits look like our scones. But I imagine they are quite a bit more inedible. I imagine they're, like, not as sweet or whatever, and there's no, like, currants or whatever in them. Or, like, jam and shit. I don't know what you guys eat them with. You eat them with gravy, don't you? Ugh. Your country fascinates and perturbs me at every possible goddamn juncture. It's having gravy, and I think your gravy is different than ours as well, isn't it? Like, I think your gravy is, like, thick and creamy, whereas ours is, like, a little bit more... Well, it's a fluid. It's not like, there's not, like, chunks in it or whatever. I don't know if you guys have chunks in it, but you know what I mean. It's quite a thick-ass substance. You guys open these doors without me? I've never been here. This is all for me to explore. Don't confuse me. My brain is barely intact. It's so hot in the UK. Maybe it's just my house. Maybe if I actually went outside for like one fucking moment, I'd realize that everything's fine. But no. Allergies keep me in until like at least fucking October. I hate my my existence. I just lose like 4 months of the year. Thank fuck we're still in quarantine. I have nothing to do anyway. All that is holy remains in my house. More fucking Frogger. I don't even really need any of this. But on the off chance that we finally find some kind of armor for all the people that are lacking, all the people who just have nothing this whole fucking game, I don't know, like, Tarly should have something by now. Heavy armor for a Krogan survivor. I mean, he is with us right now. We can check it out. I don't think anything is going to get better than the Predator armor that we found him. Oh, he has Mantis too? I'd love to see what it looks like, but it's not heavy, so what the fuck's the point? He won't have his cool fucking spaulders or whatever. Or his nipple lamps. I think they come on with the heavy armor, if I recall. Phoenix Scorpion Survivor. It's not even actually that high level. I want to see what color it is. Is it the pink shit? Oh! It's the gross-ass tangerine bullshit. That's what Tarly's wearing for the last entire game. Yeah, take that off immediately. Look at you, buddy. You'd look cooler naked than in that fucking thing, and honestly, you'd probably be better protected naked, too. Silverback. I think that was some of my favorite armor throughout, like, the first time that I played this. I think I had Garrison that for quite some time. Although, God, I nearly fucking ended you. There's more shit to loot, I just saw it. Unless it was the door. I can't get distracted by a door that fucking hardcore, right? They would be similar to scones from the UK. So with English, but I guess they're like not as sweet, right? They're meant to, I imagine they taste like bready or grainy or like cornbread or something. With the English muffins from America, what did you equate them to? They just look like English muffins. Like, we have muffins as well. Like we have regular, like, you know, blueberry muffins and shit like that. But like a muck muffin or whatever, that's what that is. I don't know why they're called English muffins. I guess, I don't know. We don't really have them here, but we have a load of other weird bread bullshit like crumpets for some reason. So I believe that it exists. I believe that it was born here. Molded here, shat the fuck out here. And hopefully it will also be purged from existence. That just, like, a burger bun makes more sense. It's just a burger bun, but harder. I don't understand why English muffins exist. Maybe the McDonald's ones just fucking suck. But whatever. Let's see what we got going on around here. Are we done with this planet? We were here for like 5 seconds. I don't know why Hackett felt the need to tell us about this mission. This wasn't very important. I would have stumbled upon this anyway at some point. Well, maybe I wouldn't, I guess, because they did go ahead and open up a shitload new systems in places we've already visited. So, Mako, let's get the fuck out of here. Return to Normandy. I would look around for more minerals and everything. I'm sure there are some, but we're so close to the max anyway. And we've got a whole new fucking system to explore now.
Patching it through.
We should be able to finish that pretty quickly.
Commander, you took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
Like, what happened? Did someone get a little boo-boo? Did someone fall over and bruise their little kneecap in the middle of the fight? Like, I didn't shoot anyone. If Rex decided to eat one of them in the middle of combat, then I can't fucking help. Pay me more so I can feed this motherfucker. I don't think I'm even paying any of my crew. I'm doing it out of the good of their hearts. How sweet. Or just the sheer amount of pussy it will earn them by the end. It was my fault. The biotics made it hard. What does that mean? The biotics made it hard to save the dudes? I guess this is me claiming responsibility for all the deaths, but I didn't think there was any.
I killed innocent people today, Admiral. The biotics set it up, but I pulled the trigger.
The biotics had every advantage, including human shields. You lost a handful of civilians. Any other unit I sent in would have lost dozens of innocent lives. You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Do they really count? They're sort of just dudes we have to send to an asylum anyway. Honestly, you're just gonna euthanize them down the line. Why did I even bother? Although I guess Medigel fixes everything. Does it also fix, like, schizophrenia? Like, all the brain damage imaginable? Armstrong Nebula, Anakin Beta, the Maroon Sea! Holy fuck, I like this one! Look at you! I mean, you sort of just look like an embryo, but most of space does. Madano, Vostok, Caspian. We're gonna sign Caspian because it's the only one that I know we don't have a mission in. I'm sure we will get some kind of landable planet, but Vostok and the Madano, whatever the hell it was called, I'm pretty sure we need to go to the MSV Cornucopia. The fuck? That's just an Alliance ship living out here. Maybe I have been to this place before. I mean, I haven't surveyed Farnuri. It's like one extra heavy metal. We gotta be close to that shit, finally. I think light metal is gonna be what we end up doing last, which is depressing. It's gonna be so much easier to find. And to, whoa, okay, that's a massive wall of text. The fuck's going on here? I'm excited. You are giving me the rundown on the etymology, the history of biscuit. Fantastic. Oh, okay, you entered it twice. Okay, it's not all that at least. The biscuit is a savory that can be chunky or flaky, usually made with buttermilk. I gave you the typical description from Google directly. Popular breakfast dish, especially in the South. This consists of soft dough biscuits covered in either sawmill or meat gravy. What the fuck is sawmill? Is feeding your fucking kids sawdust out there? Is it really that rough? Does Uncle Boppus need to come rescue you all again? I'm sure he'd gladly breastfeed every single American that asked. I'm not sure if I'd accept what comes out of him. I assume it's poisonous as shit, but whatever. Made from the drippings of cooked pork sausage. I hate that fucking term. Drippings. Why? That could be fucking delicious, but just... Is there no other way of saying it? Even like leakage sounds better than drippings. You're all disgusting. White flour, milk, and often but not always bits of sausage, bacon, ground beef, beef, or other meat. The gravy is often flavored with black pepper. Meal emerges as a distinct regional dish. I have so much to read about fucking planets as soon as we're done reading about biscuits. And I'm sure it'll be thousands times more interesting, but I need to know now. It emerged as a regional dish after the American Revolutionary War, when stocks of foodstuff were in short supply. It's strange to me how many things that start out as like, I guess we have to eat this complete and utter trash, and it just suddenly becomes a delicacy. Like, the same happened with, like, lobster and shrimp, right? Like, no one's meant to like that. Like, the cheapest meat in the goddamn world. And yet, it's now a staple. It's now rich people food. Breakfast was necessarily the most substantial meal of the day in the South. Blah, 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 blah. Farm work, restaurant chains specializing in biscuits and gravy. Really? It's got Biscuitville in North Carolina. West Virginia has Tudors of Biscuit. Yeah, meant to be cheap, blah, 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 blah. Alright, fuck yeah. Thank you for that immense amount of knowledge that I will forget in 5 seconds, but at least I feel cool for a little while. Oh, we have to read about this one. Look how lumpy it is. It's just calling out to me. It knows how much I crave the lump. Our crux has an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Despite its great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface almost temperate... What? Heats the surface almost temperate level. I guess 2 almost temperate levels. They can't be expected to fix absolutely everything, but it's a fucking remaster. Come on. No more typos. It's killing me. Thick ground frogs... Oh. Thick I'm leaving it as frogs. Frogs is far more entertaining to me. A common at the Terminator, where water ice, frozen during the long dark side night, meets the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Almacrox's abundant water and relatively mild temperature and gravity have placed it on a short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there was a significant opposition from eco-ethics group who assert that's just what they... Oh, eco-ethics groups. I thought they would just had the most unimaginative name of all fucking time. Who assert that I can't speak anymore. I think we might have to stop soon because my brain is falling out of my fucking mouth as we speak. That's all the horrific sounds you can hear. Almacrox's primitive methanotrophic bacteria may be a precursor to full-fledged native ecology. Meaning they think that species might sentient species might naturally form on this fucking planet, so they want to leave it alone? Yeah, but humans need more space. We can't stop fucking. No more space on Earth. Pharos is a piece of shit. Give us this place. The cornucopia is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design.